Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you. Before we delve into the performance particulars of the rorty 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost, let us remind you briefly of 1980, when Ford's storied coupe could summon but 119 ponies from its downsized and asphyxiated V8. Adding insult to injury, it was outgunned by an optional 2.3-liter four-cylinder pinched from a Pinto and fitted with the turbocharger to produce a coarse 132 horsepower. Those were dark days for automotive performance. Highs: Svelte and sensual shape, 30 additional pound-to-foot of torque, standard line lock. Loss: rear seat considered child abuse in certain countries, tuneless engine note. Crisis averted. It got better by the mid-1980s, when the Mustang SVO was squeezing 200 horses out of the turbocharged 2.3-liter, but Ford has come a long way since. The current Mustang GT's V8 is rated at a healthy 460 horsepower, while the base model tested here uses the EcoBoost turbocharged 2.3-liter inline-four, which has about as much in common with the old Turbo 2.3 as a SpaceX Falcon 9 spacecraft is with a Class C bottle rocket, and cranks out 310 horsepower and 350 pounds-to-foot of torque. The V8 is back on top by a wide margin, but 310 horses stuffs a corral. The rest of the Mustang has aged well, too. This sixth generation arrived as a 2015 model with an independent rear suspension that transformed its dynamic personality. The 2018 model year brought mild cosmetic refresh, an optional 10-speed automatic transmission, and, praise Saint Akron Flambeau, the patron saint of melting rubber, the expansion of the line lock feature to the entire lineup. A freshened version of the direct-injected EcoBoost 4 assumes entry-level engine duties, kicking the former 3.7-liter V6 to the curb. Specifically, that means 30 additional pound-to-foot of torque made possible by a few lessons learned from developing the engine for the Focus RS, where it makes 350 horsepower, including software recalibrations. Paired with our test car's 6-speed manual transmission, the powertrain proved to be versatile. Shifter action is intuitive with just enough heft to give you the sensation of mechanical movement. The clutch received a new diaphragm spring for 2018 that improves feel and smoothens pedal engagement, and the dual-mass flywheel features a new inner damper for reduced transmission noise and vibration. Our example certainly felt and sounded more refined than earlier 2.3-liter Mustangs we've driven, but the EcoBoost's exhaust note doesn't encourage the driver to bounce it against the 6,500 revolution per minute redline just to hear it sing. In less dramatic situations, the bounty of torque and foolproof clutch action served to tame soul-sucking stop-and-go traffic by allowing the driver to simply leave the car in gear and engage and disengage the clutch pedal without needing to tickle the accelerator. When the road clears, the powertrain makes the transition from a casual commuter to wannabe road racer with little drama. Lines of red. Speaking of red lines, our test car clocked a 5.1 second 0 to 60 mph time and cleared the quarter mile in 13.7 seconds with a top speed of 102 mph. Those numbers are 0.4 and 0.2 seconds quicker than those of a 2015 EcoBoost Mustang with the 6-speed manual we tested. Considering the 2018 Mustang's 3,556-pound mass, 101 pounds lighter than the 2015 car, and additional mid-range torque, that's about what we expected. Pull is consistent throughout the range but really comes on hard at around 3,000 revolutions per minute and hangs on to the top of the rev range. The Mustang also squelches the numbers of its longtime bow-tie nemesis in both 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder flavors. In our testing, A Chevrolet Camaro equipped with a 275 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four and a 6-speed manual is 0.3 seconds slower to 60 miles per hour and 0.4 seconds slower in the quarter mile, while a Camaro with the naturally aspirated 335 horsepower V6 and a 6-speed manual matched the Mustang in both measures. We like the classic but contemporary look of the Mustang's 19-inch polished aluminum wheels, $1,095, which on this test car were fitted with 255/40 ZR19 Pirelli P0 Nero all-season tires. The latest version remains the best-handling Mustang to date. The steering is linear and direct with a nice on-center valley, although it can feel a bit synthetic and overly light. Turn-in response is sharp but can't quite match the scalpel-like precision of a V6-powered Camaro, particularly one with the 1.La package. This Mustang produced 0.92 grams of grip on our skid pad with a stability control fully defeated, which is impressive considering the all-season tires. A Camaro V6 1.La on summer performance tires, on the other hand, hung until 0.98 grams. We expect that the recently announced 1.La package for the 4-cylinder Camaro will help it deliver similarly impressive grip. A Camaro V6 without the 1.La hardware recorded 0.91 grams. The Mustang does a slightly better job of blending grip and ride quality, filtering out more road imperfections and tramlining less than the Camaro. It's also a bit easier to place the Mustang thanks to superior forward visibility, but there are moments when the rear end seems to hesitate before falling in behind the front. Stopping performance is fade-free, with the Mustang racing 70 miles per hour in an impressive 164 feet. Impressive, that is, until you consider that a Camaro V6 did the same in 152 feet, and the 1.La version, again thanks to its tires, hauled to a stop in a supercar rivaling 146 feet. Less is more. It's hard not to like the refreshing simplicity of our test car's order sheet, which showed but 2 options in addition to the aforementioned polished wheels. The big hit was $2,000 for the neat and complete equipment Group 101A, selectable driving modes with dashboard toggle switches, dual-zone automatic climate control, an 8.0-inch touchscreen with Sync 3, a 9-speaker audio system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 2 USB ports, aluminum interior trim, rear parking sensors, and a body-color deckled spoiler, the last item having been deleted as no cost. The enhanced security package was an additional $395, bringing an electronic locking center console, an electronic steering column lock, an active anti-theft system, and wheel locks. Ford offers plenty of pricey options, but we never felt deprived or bored by the lack of features, and this seemed like a strong package for the as-tested $30,070 price. Those with an itch to spend more can select Ford's MagneRide adaptive damping system for $1,695 or try out the new for 2018 10-speed automatic transmission, which costs $1,595 and comes with a 3.15-to-1 limited slip rear diff in place of the manual's 3.31-to-1 gears. Next time around, we'd like to explore the $2,495 EcoBoost performance package of track day-focused modifications. These include trading our car's 3.31-to-1 limited slip rear and for a shorter 3.55-to-1 torsion limited slip differential, 4-piston brake calipers and larger brake rotors, summer performance tires, a larger radiator, model-specific chassis upgrades, and specific tuning for the ABS, stability control, and power steering. That'd make for a proper head-to-head comparison with the upcoming 4-cylinder Camaro 1.La. Even without that opportunity yet, it's clear how far the Turbo 4 pony has come. Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you.